Congrats on making it this far. Your before upload SEO is done. Your during upload SEO is done. Now all that is left is your after upload SEO. Just what do you do after you press that publish button? Do you sit back, relax, and wait for the views and subscribers to come rolling in? No, we are advanced YouTubers. We don't leave anything to chance. There is actually a total of 12 things we can do to give our video that extra boost to get seen and ranked. So let's get started. First up is as soon as your video is published, open up your video and like it. I know, it sounds weird to like your own video, but what we are doing is giving your video that initial burst of engagement so that YouTube realizes you posted a video and wakes up to let the algorithm take over. That's why the first step is to like your own video. The second step is to open your video in another window, turn off the sound, and have it play from start to finish 5 times. Sounds weird again, right? Well, what this does is it sends that initial information to the YouTube algorithm again that your video is being watched completely without skipping or fast forwarding. You can open 5 tabs, each playing the video through without sound as you complete the next step in our checklist. Just make sure that you don't do it more than 5 times, okay? If YouTube notices that your video is being watched from your IP address too many times, they won't count the views anymore. While your video is playing silently in the background, let's get back to work. The third step is to go back into the details of your video and add a card that links to your other relevant videos. Remember YouTube's 1/3 rule? The important thing is to place the card after 30% of your video has been watched. You don't want to ask the viewer to leave prematurely, even if it is to watch another one of your videos. The fourth step is very similar. We want to add up to 2 end screens at the end that links to your next video mentioned in this video. I know that at this moment, your next video may not be ready yet. In that case, you can skip this step or add another video here and come back to change it later on. You can also consider adding a card asking people to subscribe. However, don't give viewers more than 2 choices, because when people can't easily decide on something, they will just hit the back button and leave. The fifth step is the last official thing that we will do on YouTube, which is to add this video's keywords and URL into the description of your previous relevant videos. If you are thinking, "Oh man, you mean I have to go to add this video link to all of my previous videos, one by one? That's gonna take forever." Don't worry, there is a fast way to do this. Go to the content section of your channel. Select which videos you would like to add the new keyword and URL to. Click Edit and select Description. Click the drop-down prompt and select Insert at End. Now you can put in the keyword and the URL and click Update Videos. All the videos that you selected will automatically be updated with your new video's information. Isn't that cool? I love finding ways that will save you time and sharing them with you. Okay, let's continue to step 6, which takes place outside of YouTube now. Back when I was writing blogs and driving traffic to it, I used a free website service called pinomatic.com. How this works is every time I published a new blog post, I would go onto the website, input my blog name and the URL, and the service will send a ping, which is a notification to some of the biggest blog search engines on the net, letting them know I have a new blog post. Why am I telling you this? Well, I notice that sometimes I get a slight increase in views when I do this for my YouTube videos, so you can try this out too. Simply go to pinomatic.com. In the blog name, just put down the full title of your video, including the keywords. And in the blog homepage field, put in the URL of your video. Make sure all the common services are checked and click Send Pings. And you are done. Now, it's time for step 7, which is to start sharing your new video on social media. This includes, but are not limited to, your Facebook profile, Facebook groups, Twitter, Instagram story, Tumblr, Pinterest, and etc. You can also share your new video on sites that focus on answering people's questions, such as Reddit and Quora. Just make sure your video is relevant to the questions people are asking. While you are posting your video link everywhere, Don't forget the power of your hook. You already created it, and it's even in the title of your video. Just make sure you emphasize on the hook, as that's the real reason why anyone will want to stop scrolling, stop what they're doing, take action right now, and watch your video. The next step, step 8, is to send a short broadcast or newsletter email to your list. Almost all, if not all, the YouTube influencers in the entrepreneur niche do this. Why? Because they know the power of having an email list to contact their subscribers and potential customers. By sending a quick email to their list, letting people know of their new YouTube video, they are providing value, building relationships, and reminding their community what they are up to so that when they have a product to sell or promote, people are more likely to take action. This is not only great for keeping your email list subscribers active and happy, but also keeping YouTube happy as well. Because you are sending outside traffic to YouTube, they love that and will rank your video higher and higher. So if you have an email list, don't hesitate to send them a quick message with a link to your YouTube video. And if you don't have a list, don't worry, I'll show you some ways to grow a list quickly in a future episode. After sharing your video on social media and your email list, the last place to share it in your community is on your webpage. This will be step 9, embedding the video on your website or blog. What most people do is just post it on their website and that's it. But that's not enough. In order for YouTube to know immediately that your video was embedded on a website, you also need to play the video through once on your site. This will tell YouTube immediately that someone from outside of YouTube is watching your video. And congratulations! We have reached the last steps in promoting your video. All the free and organic SEO optimization steps have been completed on our end. The final 3 steps that we have left is to boost your video with paid traffic. Step 10 is posting your video link on your Facebook page and boosting it with Facebook ads. Step 11 is ordering backlinks from Fiverr.com. And step 12 is promoting your video with YouTube ads. Now, some of my students are afraid of running ads because they feel it is complicated and don't know how to do it. Others are hesitant because they don't want to pay any money out of pocket to promote their videos and grow their channel, which is totally understandable. I felt exactly the same way when I started on social media. Social media is supposed to be free, right? So why am I paying to have someone see my free content? I totally understand how you feel and your frustrations. Before I show you how to effectively run ads so that you don't waste a single dollar to promote your video and channel to your ideal viewers, in the coming episodes, I will fully explain the difference between organic traffic and paid traffic. I will even show you highlights from a virtual seminar that I gave to hundreds of entrepreneurs who were trying to grow their influence and business using social media, and share some of the secrets that I told them about running YouTube ads versus Facebook ads and how it relates to organic and free traffic. See you in the next episode.